Now, somebody asked, is Stephon Clark brother on drugs, or is he special, or is he just putting on a Black Lives Matter show? I see Al Sharpton is there. Now, Stephon Clark's brother, his name is Stephante Clark. Now, Stephon Clark is, for those who don't know, he was the brother shot 20 times for holding a cell phone in Sacramento. Now, I'm going to bring you guys where he broke up the mayor's meeting. They're protesting, trying to get justice for his brother. Will he get it? Probably not. They're just going to say, oh, thought it was a gun. My thing is going to be this. So many people are jumping to social media. Oh, this is racist, this is this, that, and the other. But however, how many people are willing to do anything to change the conditions in your community so this doesn't happen? I did a show about this before, and I covered. He was out there stealing and breaking into houses because we won't stand together and shop in our own community. So now our children have to get out there breaking into cars, breaking into our houses, and then our children get shot up. Let's look at the big picture. This is my life in the shot. So now, this is my life in the shot. I'm your host, Donald Washington. I'm going to bring you guys him on CNN. When I asked, is he on drugs? When somebody else asks, is he on drugs? Is he trying to put on a show? So many times do we see people just trying to put on a show. I see people on Facebook, Twitter, just trying to put on a show. What are you guys willing to change in your community? Are you just going to talk about it? I'm tired. That's why I didn't even really want to do this video. Everybody want to jump on there. Oh, this is racist. How many times have you heard that the last 60 years? How many times? We're going to do this, and it's going to happen again, and again. And what are we going to do? Oh, see, this is racist. See, he only had a cell phone. And it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. But nobody wants to talk about changing and the solution to the problem. I'm going to bring you guys this. Check this out.
Joining me now is Stephon's brother, Stephante Clark. Thank you so much for joining us. I know it's tough, but we appreciate you joining us on this day today. I know it's even tougher because there was a wake held for your brother, Stephon. First, let me express again my sympathy here. How's your family holding up? How are you holding up? What does that mean?
I don't know where the bell, y'all hear that bell thing? And even though that was a stupid question because his brother was just murdered, but you came on the show. I mean.
Next question.
Okay. Obviously you are in grief right now, and listen.
I'm not in grief.
All right.
We haven't slept. We haven't ate. The media keeps following us everywhere we go. The only person that got the message, and that was just before we came on the air, was the mayor. He has called me and he said he's going to help us build the library and the recreational center. That's 24 hours. I am.
So okay. The mayor said he's going to help you build a library?
And a 24-hour recreational center for the kids.
Yeah.
For everybody. We love everybody. He's going to help me. He's going to be a part of it. And you know what I mean? He's going to walk out. You know what? I'm not even going to address anymore. Just know that I'm going to be real connected. We're going to build, we're going to work with each other. We're going to work with each other. I love my city. I'm Sac strong. I did all this for my city. We are the example of how to do it right. But what the media does, they wait till a loved one dies. They find out it's a tragedy. They swarm that person. They put them in grief. They ruin their lives.
That is true. The media's been hounding them, following them. I want to get to another comment on Facebook. Somebody else said the reason the police come into the black communities and behave the way they do is because black people don't move as a unit. We don't move together. We don't have this as long as we have this as long as they don't fuck with me attitude. And so when we see them harassing and brutalizing other people, we ride right past them or peek through our blinds at the safety of our homes. They're too comfortable. They need to be understand between the people. There's an unwritten rule. Whenever you see police lights in our communities, everybody step outside and observe what's going on. The police are not part of the black community. If you see something, say something. Powerful statement. Very powerful statement. I'll get back to this.
Ever. Their lives are never the same. Don Lemon, let me talk to my people, okay?
Yeah.
You black, I'm black. Let's be black now. Don't you do that down, Don Lemon.
Well, I just want to tell you that. I just want to tell you that the media.
Hold on. I'm not blaming the media.
Okay.
I'm not blaming. But the way you guys treat us, you guys. I told you I stopped calling them out. We have how many phones do we have in the family?
Can you let me get a word in,
7,
please? Because listen, I have to manage
8.
the time here so that we can get something out of this interview, because a lot of people are watching, and you're through the media, whether you like it or not, your brother's story will be told. The media is giving you a platform.
Love Stefan. I am.
Yeah.
Don Lemon, say his name.
So tell me about your brother, please.
Don Lemon, say his name.
Stevante, listen, you're in grief. I'm sorry for that.
He's not going to say
I know
his
how
name.
it is.
We'll never do CNN. You
I
messed
just
up on our
recently
name.
lost
You sent
my
our
sister
driver
as
late.
well, and
That's messed up.
I thank you
We
so
love
much
you,
for
Don
joining
Lemon.
us, and
Black people
my
love
heart
you.
my
We
heart
love you,
goes
Don.
out for you.
We
Thank
love
you.
CNN. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you, brother.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, so now I'm also bring you guys the town hall meeting he broke up. This is the story. Now, this is the story right here. Very, very graphic. I mean, look, everybody's talking about the problem. Here's what happened.
All right, the Sacramento community is outraged after the death of...
We can go around marching as much as we want. But just like a bully, the weakest people are going to get picked on. If you're weak, you're going to get picked on. You're going to get bullied and pushed around. Anybody that's weak, and money equals power. Power is the ability to respond, the ability to protect and provide for, the ability to deliver consequence. And we don't have it. None of those. We don't have it. None of that.
At Clark. They believed he was pointing a gun. The only thing that they recovered, however, at the scene was a cell phone.
And it's still
Is we know under investigation.
Joining us now is Stevante Clark. Stefan.
Power is what we need to be concerned with. The ability to respond, the ability to protect and provide for, and the ability to deliver a consequence. We have none of that. We are still adapting Martin Luther King's 1960, let's pray, let's pray, let's let our enemies, or let people see our sympathy and hope that they feel and have a heart for us and change it. And hope that they have a heart. Hope the police just say, oh, feel so sorry for them people. I feel so bad. I'm going to just stop shooting them. You're going to get picked on. But my thing is this. Everybody wants to point out, see, it's racist, it's this, that, and the other. But who's willing to talk about solutions? When are we going to come to the table about solutions? About an economic base? We don't even stand together. We can't stand each other. We are every man for himself. Every man for himself in our community. Every man. And which is sad. It's sad. Somebody, I was at a showing for my documentary, The Chicago Way. Make sure you guys watch it on Amazon. And there was a white guy. He asked me, what can a white guy do to help the black community? I flat out had to tell him, look, the black community has to do for itself. It cannot be an outside thing that comes outside and a magical carpet and saves us. If we don't do it ourselves, it ain't going to get done. It is not going to get done if we don't stand up and take charge in our own communities. Take over the businesses, the economic resources in our communities, our children. I want to get to the source of what happened in this problem. I did a story on this, and I had to point out he was out there robbing cars in his own community. Let's get to the point to why he was. He got 2 beautiful, beautiful babies, and now these children will grow up fatherless. And that's the worst thing in the world in our communities, 2 children growing up fatherless. That's the saddest thing in our communities. Now we got 2 children. Let's get to why he was breaking in. You got to feed your kids, and you can't go to the corner store. The liquor stores are pulling out $18 million out of our communities, not putting 10 cents back. And if you can get a job, it's for pennies. We're not economically and group economics smart. If we don't provide jobs for our children, they'll come out and rob each other. They'll come out and break in my house, your house. And this type of thing will happen. Let's start with solutions. We know what they're going to do. We know what they're going to continue to do. But what are we going to do as a people to change our situation and our circumstances and our communities? Let's talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about, oh, this is racist. Oh, this is this. Oh, this is that. Yes, we get it. We know it. We lived it. We see it. We get it. What's the solutions? We can watch documentary after documentary about these problems. That's why in my documentary, I outline solutions. I also talk about problems that everybody's scared to talk about. I talk about the broken home. I bring it there because sugarcoating it gotten us nowhere. Not a pot to piss in, nor a window to throw it out of. The war on poverty was a complete failure. And I honestly think it was an intentional complete failure. But that's another story. That's another story. I'm going to bring you guys also where he broke up the town hall meeting.
Stephon Clark! 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 Media, get the window. Media, get the window before I kick you all out of here. Get the window. Get the window, I said. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. What's wrong with you?
Stavante?
Hey, shut up. You don't run shit here.
Stavante.
Y'all hear me? He's the mayor.
Enough.
Y'all hear me? Do y'all got my back? Now, the mayor wants to talk to me. The chief of police got my brother killed. He doesn't care. He shows no emotion at all.
At all.
And y'all get mad at me for not crying on the news?
Stavante.
Now, he is, hurting. He's grieving for his brother. They was very close in age and very close as a family. Great father Stephon Clark was. Very tragic story. And we could go on and on about this. We know that the officers are going to get off. They're going to say, thought he had a gun. Oops. 20 times. Oops. And we're going to continue to see this. And why? We're going to continue to see this until we move as a unit, until we unify. How many people are willing to talk about that? I watched about 5 or 6 YouTubers not say one word. They say, oh yeah, this is racist, this racist. Look at this. These evil people are killing us, police killing us, racist. Okay. All right. You get it. What are you going to do about it? To change your situation in your community. Are you gonna change the situation in your community? Why are our children out here robbing cars? Why are they out here breaking into each other's houses? And I tell you the reason why. Because they can't go to the Chinese food store and get a job. They're not gonna hire you. They don't want to hire you. They take their money, go back to their community, and we continue to shop with them. We don't understand discipline. We don't have discipline. In the 60s, they boycotted those buses. Some of them walked 4-5 miles to work to boycott the bus. We don't even want to boycott at the NFL, and we could just turn to another show. We don't want to even just shop or even make our own Chinese food at home. We would rather just spend our money with everybody else, give our jobs away, and have our children killing each other, robbing each other for money. That's us. Do we have discipline? None. Everybody want to jump on social media and cry, bitch, and complain about what they're doing. We get it. We know what they're going to do. What are you going to do to change your situation? You gonna cry about it, or you gonna get up off your ass and do something to change your situation for your children. That's my thing. That's why I kind of even wanted to stay away from the story. I'm gonna say, see, look here, yeah, see, again. I can show you guys video after video after video after video. Next week it'll be another one. 2 weeks it'll be another one. Are we gonna say the same thing? It's racist, it's racist, it's racist, it's racist. I look at them. We don't own nothing in our communities. We don't call nothing. We don't run nothing in our communities. Therefore, since we don't run nothing in our communities, they hire their people to police our communities, and this is the consequence. This is the results. Until we unify, this is what you're gonna get. Either you unify or just take your ass whooping like a man. That's what we gotta do. We gotta make a choice. We unify or shut the fuck up complaining and take your ass whooping like a man. Period. You got two choices. Do something about it or shut the fuck up, take your ass whooping like a man. That's it. So, and when I say do something, change the economic conditions in your community. Anyway, I want you guys to like, comment, let me know good or bad. I try to respond to even the trolls that jump on my page saying this, that, and the other. Make sure you guys watch the Chicago Way documentary, which is on Amazon. All right? Peace.